All right, so this roof is massive. It's about 2,900 square feet, and we got close to 40 inches of snow on it. Got the short side here, that's 20 feet. Long side's about 40. So I'm sitting at about 31 pounds a square foot right now. This is going to be potentially pushing us to our limit come spring. You can see there on the cabin how tall that is. It's a lot of snow. And there's an ice layer on here, and blew enough wind that there's actually a little bit of a cornice here, and I'm not sinking in more than 4 inches up here. Anyway, gotta shovel this thing off. Been racking my brain to how to do it. There's some like Amazon little avalanche shovel things with tarps on them, and I was thinking about that, but this ice layer is so hard, I think I'd just break them, and I can't get one here soon, so came up with this in the middle of the night. This particular tarp is 12 by 24 feet, so it's just reaching the bottom down there. And I screwed a 2x4 to the top and just kind of tucked it into the snow. Doesn't quite reach to the peak, but it's kind of within snow throwing distance, so at least I don't have to haul every shovelful over to the side and throw it over. So it's just gonna be a slip and slide, and I'll just move this tarp around as I go, and hopefully that'll save a bunch of labor. So far on the little section to get myself up to here, it worked pretty good, so I'm gonna remain hopeful. All right, so it's going well. I'm just stomping this 2x4 into the snow here a little bit, and just slides right on down off the roof. You can see here, got a bit of a wind load on this side, putting even more weight over on this edge. Otherwise, I'm just doing it a little bit at a time, a section at a time. There we go. So you can see I got a good sized lane over here on this side. Took all the soft stuff off the ice cap. And I'm gonna bring this lane all the way across, and then I think I flip over back to this side just to kind of keep the weight balance even a little bit. I forget my calculations, but it's like 200,000 pounds of snow up here, something like that. So I don't want to just clear off one side of the roof and leave the other fully loaded. So I'm gonna do it bits and pieces like that. The other thing I wanted to point out for using this tarp and this metal roof, this roof has about 6 of these snow breaks on each side, so that keeps the snow from sliding. If you didn't have snow breaks, then I don't know if you'd want to attempt this, because the snow could just slide on you when you're up here, which wouldn't be good. But if you got shingles or snow breaks, and you can get on the roof safely, this seems to work pretty well. Okay, let's see. A couple more highlights or clarifications here. This has been working really well. This is my second day at it. This is a pretty big roof, and it's a lot of snow. And it hasn't been a full day. I think yesterday was 5-6 hours maybe. Yeah, so this is working well. 2x4 on the top of the tarp, screwed and stapled to it. I used some big fender washers to keep it on there nice. One thing I realized too late, when I first came up on the roof, I came up here and then I kind of zigzagged up this way, and I created this trench. So that's causing a little bit of strife over here. You can see the snow is falling into this trench and not quite sliding all the way down. Not the end of the world, but in the future, I'll just come up on this edge and just come straight up this edge, you know, a couple feet in from the edge, and leave the rest of the roof undisturbed. And I'm working my way down from the top for the most part. My tarp isn't long enough to get this last section, so I scraped the snow off of the ice layer under there and then left the bottom half, and I think I'll probably just leave it rather than I don't think I need to get every pound off of this roof. They'll give me plenty of wiggle room. So yeah, it helps to not make a trench. What else? It's a bit colder today. It's 25 below. The tarp was a little stickier, but it's been sliding well enough. This roof is a 612 or 22.5 degrees, I think it is. You know, every foot horizontal it goes up 6 inches and 12 inches, which is a common pitch for a roof. I think, at least if it was this cold, and you were trying to do this with a 412 or a 312, I don't think it would go. I think 612 is probably about the minimum. Maybe if it was real warm, it would slide for you. What else? Doing it in strips works really well. I've been doing basically snow break to snow break, or a little beyond that. Each snow break is 7 feet apart, so I'm doing it in like 7 to 9 foot strips, and just kind of zigzagging my way. You know, do a row, go down, do a row back. You know, flip over to the other side, so I'm not unweighting one whole side of the roof while the other side's still snow laden. The strips seem to work real well because you don't have to move the snow very far. You know, it just flip. I kind of start in the middle and cut my way in, and then this almost just kind of falls down to me. I can just stab it with the shovel and break it up, and it'll slide down to me and just kind of lift it over onto the tarp. The other thing that's nice is this fully plastic shovel, so I don't have to worry about stabbing a hole in my metal roofing, putting a big gouge in it. It's been pretty gentle on the roof. And I think that's about it. On a side note, I just upgraded to a iPhone 13 Pro, and this has been in my pocket for the last hour. My old 7 Plus would have been dead battery in about 5 minutes outside, so this has been working great too. I think that's all I got for you. This has been a handy enough little technique that I think I'll try to throw it into a crude little YouTube video, so other folks can benefit from it. Anyway, I think that's it. Cheers.
Okay.